A man has been sentenced to life in prison for murdering his wife. But was he really the killer? In 2018, a man called Alex reached out to a private investigator called Dan. He wanted Dan to find his wife, who had gone missing 6 months earlier. The wife, Laura, had last been seen at the couple's home. The police had investigated but had found no trace of her. And despite the fact that this was an unusual request, Dan was able to track down Laura's phone and her car, both of which were found at the couple's home. But he was unable to locate Laura herself. Then, in December 2018, 6 months after she went missing, Laura's body was found buried in the backyard of the couple's home. She had been shot twice in the head, and because of the condition of the body, it was impossible to tell exactly how she died, or even if she had been killed at the home. The police still didn't have enough evidence to charge Alex with murder, but they still arrested him on suspicion of murder and for being in possession of a firearm without a license. The murder weapon was never found, but during a search of the couple's home, the police did find some blood and some tissue in the garage. This was sent off to be analyzed, and it was discovered that the blood was Laura's, and the tissue was most likely from a bullet. Eventually, 3 years later, in 2021, Alex was finally charged murder. During the trial, the prosecution claimed that Alex had shot Laura in the head twice and then buried her in the garden. The defense argued that there was no evidence to support the prosecution's theory. And in the end, the jury agreed with the defense. They found Alex not guilty of murder, but guilty of being in possession of a firearm without a license. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison, but because of the time he had already spent in custody, he was released after serving 1 year and 9 months. However, there is new evidence that has just come to light. A detective who worked on the case said that when Laura's body was found, it was clear that she had been shot in the head at close range, but the bullet had not entered her skull. One of the prosecution's main arguments was that the bullet that was found in the house had come from the same gun that had been used to kill Laura, but the report from the private investigator suggests that this was not the case. The bullet found in the house did not match the bullet that was lodged in Laura's head. This means that Laura was probably shot at close range with a gun that was never recovered. So what do you think? Was Alex guilty? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.